When I opened the door that evening, I didn't expect to see my sister standing there with 3 kids, suitcases, and that look. The one that meant I was about to lose control of my own life again. "Hey," she said, her tone rehearsed, too light for the weight in her eyes. "I need a favor." My stomach tightened. Behind her, the kids clung to her legs, eyes sleepy and confused. The youngest, little Mia, clutched a stuffed rabbit that looked like it had survived a war. Before I could even ask, she blurted it out. "I'm pregnant again. 4th one. Doctor says I need rest. So, the kids will move in with you until I give birth." Her words hit like a slap. "What?" I stepped aside but didn't invite her in. "You can't just." She cut me off, smiling the way she used to when we were kids, when charm was her weapon and I was her shield. "It's just for a few months, Laura. You love them. They love you. You'll manage." I looked at her, perfectly made up, nails done, car engine still running behind her, and something inside me twisted. "You're not even showing yet," I said quietly. "You seem fine." Her lips pressed together. "This isn't about what I seem. It's about what I need." That line. It used to work on everyone. Her ex-husbands, our parents, and me, especially me. I was always the responsible one, the fixer, the one who carried her chaos like it was my duty. But not tonight. "No," I said. "I can't." Her eyes widened, genuinely shocked. "You're serious?" I nodded, trying to steady my heartbeat. "I'm serious." The air went cold between us. She glanced toward the car, and that's when I saw him. A man sitting in the driver's seat, head turned away, a shadow on his jawline I couldn't quite place. He didn't look like her husband. He didn't move like him either. My chest tightened. "Who's that?" She flinched, barely, but I caught it. "A friend. Just giving us a ride." Friend. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But I remembered how she'd looked last Christmas. Glowing, distracted, phone never leaving her hand. Her husband, Mark, had looked worn out, hollow-eyed. I thought it was exhaustion. Now I wondered if it was something else entirely. "Where's Mark?" I asked, watching her closely. She hesitated too long. "Business trip." The lie was too easy. It fell out of her mouth like she'd been practicing. I crossed my arms. "You could have called him. Or our parents." "Why me?" "Because you owe me." That stung. "For what?" "For everything I've ever done for you," she snapped, eyes blazing. "For being your sister when you were impossible to love. For taking your side when Mom didn't. For lying," I said softly. Her expression froze. "Who is he?" asked again. "The man in the car." She looked away. "You don't know what you're talking about." I stepped closer, lowering my voice. "Then tell me. Because if Mark's on a business trip, why does your friend look terrified to come inside?" She spun toward the car. "You don't get to judge me, Laura. You don't know what my life is like." The kids started crying. Mia tugged her sleeve, asking what was wrong. My sister crouched, soothing them, murmuring soft lies about everything being fine. And for a moment I almost broke. Because despite everything, she was still my sister, and I'd spent a lifetime cleaning up her messes. But then her phone buzzed. She didn't notice it slip from her pocket when she stood up. I did. And when I bent down to hand it back, the screen lit up. "Mark Redheart, I saw your car outside Laura's house." "Who's the man?" My throat went dry. When I looked up, her eyes met mine, and I saw the panic. The raw, undeniable fear. "Laura," she whispered, "please. Don't." I held her phone out, trembling. "You're having an affair." Tears welled instantly. "It's not what you think." "Then tell me what it is," I said, my voice cracking. "Tell me why you'd bring your kids here while you sneak around with some guy in a running car." She covered her face, breathing unevenly. "It just happened. Mark doesn't see me anymore. I'm alone all the time. I didn't plan it, okay?" I wanted to scream, "You're a mother of 3. But the words wouldn't come. The headlights flickered outside, the man shifting nervously, waiting. I whispered, "Is the baby his?" She didn't answer. She didn't need to. Everything fell silent. The street, the crickets, even the kids' quiet sniffles. It was like the world had stopped breathing. Then the car door opened. Mark stepped out. Not the man in the driver's seat, but from another car that had pulled up quietly across the street. His face was pale, his jaw trembling with fury and heartbreak. "I wanted to believe you," he said, his voice shaking. "God, I wanted to believe you." My sister turned frozen. "Mark, please. Don't," he hissed. "Don't you dare." The man in the first car, her lover, started the engine, panicked, and sped off down the street. Mark didn't even look at him. His eyes were locked on her, wild with betrayal. The kids clung to her, confused, terrified. I felt the world tilt beneath me, the collapse of a family right at my doorstep. Mark's voice broke. "You told me you were visiting your sister. You told me this was about the baby. I drove all night to surprise you, to apologize." His hands shook as he turned toward me. "Did you know?" I shook my head, tears streaming. "No. Not until now." He nodded once, sharp, mechanical, and walked back to his car. My sister tried to follow, sobbing his name, but he slammed the door and drove off, leaving tire marks and silence behind. For a long time, none of us moved. Then she turned to me. Mascara running, breath shallow. "He's gone. You made your choice," I said softly. "And this time I won't clean it up for you." She stared, as if seeing me for the first time, realizing the door she'd always found open had finally closed. When she gathered her children and walked away, I watched from the doorway, the weight of years between us pressing down like a storm. The night swallowed her taillights. And for the first time I didn't chase after her.